Caitlin Clark is one of the best shooters on the planet as a rookie, but Caitlin Clark's shooting ability is not her best skill for the reasons you might think. She uses her shooting ability to draw double teams and then create advantages for her teammates as a passer. Today I want to dive deeper into the film from her first two preseason games with the Fever to talk about how important her passing is to this Fever team this season, as well as how important it is for her future as a pro. In my opinion, the most valuable skill for any pick and roll ball handler is the ability to draw two on the ball. Two on the ball basically means having your primary defender on you, but also draw a help defender. So here we see this and why I believe this is going to open up so much for Aaliyah Boston this season, and as well as just this duo over the next decade plus. So we see a middle ball screen for Caitlin Clark. She has really good pace off the screen, and then makes this really sick wraparound pass to Boston on the roll. Similar situation in this second clip, but instead of receiving a middle ball screen, she receives a side ball screen. But Atlanta ices the screen, which basically means the big defender here is trying to force her towards the baseline. You can see how she angles the screen to take away the drive and kind of take away the angle there. But Caitlin makes this really nice wraparound pass here to really fit in the pass, but she misses a layup. The thing is with Caitlin's wraparound passing, I honestly think it makes it so hard to guard her because you can't ice her because she has such a good wraparound pass. Some players might not be able to make that extra angle as a passer, and they're really just good stationary passers, or they can make a nice bounce pass, but she has the ability to make passes from so many different angles that it makes matching up with her and how you defend her virtually impossible. Like I mentioned earlier, drawing two on the ball is not only so valuable, but it also makes things so much easier. So having that scoring ability, being able to just let the game come to you. So here we see a middle ball screen, sort of high middle ball screen for Caitlin. Aaliyah's a screener. Aaliyah rolls, but Atlanta kind of doubles here with Tina Charles in a drop, and it really opens up a wide open short jumper for Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah's going to get so many of these easy short jumpers just from Caitlin's scoring gravity and how teams have to defend her. And then here, Katie Lou Samuelson sets a ghost screen on Caitlin. So basically, she doesn't actually set the screen, but she kind of flares off the screen away from the ball. So whenever she does that, it also draws two to the ball. It crosses a scramble, and then when you cause a scramble, it's going to open up somebody. And Katie Lou got open, and a semi-open three, but she's a really good shooter. If it's semi-open, it's probably going to go in. So similar situation here, being able to draw help and create these open passing windows, and it makes things so much easier for a ball handler. And it also makes things easier, I should say, for the shooter as well. That having that extra second is, every second's important. Another thing Caitlin does well is drawing that tag defender. So what you see here on this possession is a middle ball screen again, but whenever that second defender comes up, it forces someone on the weak side or the strong side. So in this case, Nia Coffey has to come over and help the roller, which if you have a really high-level big passer like Aaliyah Boston, if Aaliyah Boston was on this end rolling, she could probably decelerate, stop, and then hit the corner shooter, which is Grace Berger on the right. But she goes up for a layup, and did it go in? It didn't go in. But these are the passing windows that she's going to open up. And if you have a high-level big passer, like I said with Aaliyah Boston, you can use these passes to make a second extra pass, which can create easier opportunities as well. On this one, Caitlin receives a DHO pass from Nalissa Smith. She gets the ball. She draws that extra defender, two on the ball, pocket pass, easy layup. Here we see another two-player action between Nalissa Smith and Caitlin Clark. Clark drives and then finds Aaliyah Boston on the cut. Easy buckets. The thing is, with this possession and with facing Indiana in general, if you are a bad transition defensive team, you're going to get killed by Indiana. You're going to give up 100 every game against them just because they get their offense and their sets really in early. Right when they cross half court, they're getting into an action, they're getting into some type of movement. They're not going to wait 10 seconds like you'll see in a 2005 offense or a 1985 offense. They're going to get their stuff done early, and it opens up so many different things offensively. Overall, I feel comfortable saying Caitlin Clark is already one of the best passers on the planet right now, like pretty easily for me. With what she can do as a scorer, it makes it almost impossible to guard her in these two-player actions because if you play a deep drop, you're making it so much easier for her to get to her step-back three. But also, if you play in the hedge, you play at the level of the screen, then she can make an overhead pass to the roller. She can make a pocket pass. She can make a cross-court skip pass. There's so many passes she could make, and it makes it so much easier if you are, taking away players and you're doubling. just a numbers game. You double, you leave someone else open. But if you enjoyed this video and you're looking for more WNBA breakdowns, more college basketball breakdowns, all of this different stuff relating around women's basketball, hit the subscribe button and let me know what you think in the comments below, what you want more of. I'm open to anything, and I'll see y'all next time.